Good afternoon. I'm Ms. Schwartz.
And I'm Ms. Scott. We are the class of 2018 junior class assistant principals. We're very excited to be working with you this year. We want to take this opportunity to introduce ourselves, talk about a few new changes, and go over a few reminders. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to stop by D103 or refer to the school handbook now located on the school website at www.npen.org. First, let's talk about the restructuring of the home office. In D103, you will find everything junior. So myself, Ms. Scott, takes care of students with the last names A through K. Ms. Schwartz takes care of L through Z. A familiar face to D103 is Mrs. Arduino, who is the attendance secretary. We also have Ms. Miller as the home office secretary. Guidance counselors will be Mrs. Manalo, handling students A through G, Dr. Dieg handling students H through O, and Mrs. Pike taking care of the rest of the alphabet P through Z. Also want to bring up your class advisors, conveniently located in E25. We have Mr. Ryan Gucci and Miss Wynn, who are very eager to take you to Disney next year. Let's take a moment to talk about responsibility. Attendance. We have a new attendance policy here this year. If you are, for any reason, absent from school, you are welcome to bring your note to Home Office D103, or you can bring that note to the K-Pod reception offices where we can pick that up later on. Regarding tardies and being late to school, new this year, you will no longer report to Home Office D103 to report your lateness. You will report to the K-Pod reception office. They will scan your ID and send you on your way. The hope is this will get you to class much faster and eliminate some of the downtime. As always, for attendance and class tardies, you are going to have a note. Also, in terms of responsibility, in years past, we had a program referred to the Renaissance program, and with that, juniors were awarded 2 exam exemptions. I'm sorry to report that these exemptions no longer exist for the class of 2018 nor 2019. So this year, everybody takes their finals.
We would like you to be kind to one another, in life in general, and in school in particular. We would like you to listen to your teachers and to do what they ask. And we'd like you to get to where you need to go as soon as possible. If you do all of these things, and you did a great job last year, you'll be taking steps to develop a positive school culture that will make North Penn a better place to be.
Cafeteria. First and foremost, some of you may see on your schedules, like you did last year, the term lunch study. This year, lunch study will take place in room D18. D18 is also the location for lunchtime math support, as well as lunchtime writing lab. I mentioned earlier when you scan in for attendance, you're going to need your ID. You also use your ID in the school cafeteria to purchase your lunch. Relative to the cafeteria, you will notice that some of the lunch periods are kind of packed, some are kind of skim. In either case, Mrs. Schwartz already mentioned the concept of respect. When you are in that cafeteria, please be respectful of one another, the security staff, the faculty, as well as the cafeteria workers. We're all in this together, folks.
The cell phone policy is the same as it was last year. You are allowed to use cell phones in the hall, in the cafeteria, and in study halls. But when you enter a classroom for instruction, your cell phones have to be turned off and put away. Instructional time is when you're in a classroom, so please don't forget to do that.
This year you'll be seeing 9th period again. 9th period will take place Tuesdays and Thursdays at the end of 8th period. Just a reminder that 9th period passes are green and must be issued from the teacher requesting your presence in their 9th period. Notable again is the fact that the IMC issues their own passes. So if you need to use the IMC during 9th period, please make sure you get to the IMC earlier that day and request a pass from them. Again, your ID is helpful. In terms of procedures for 9th period, we'll follow the same policies and procedures as we did last school year. You report to your normal 9th period class. You show your teacher the pass, they'll sign it, and you will go to whatever ninth period teacher assistance that you need. You'll remain there for the rest of the period. I want to also bring up something new this year, which is nighttime. You'll notice that nighttime, or KT, is located on your schedule between third and fourth period. That happens approximately once a month and really is meant to kind of do a little bit more community building. We're going to allow the class of 2019 to show you how cool that can actually be, as they were inundated with nighttime for the very first time at their sophomore orientation. Again, it's all about taking respect for the school and for one another, and to really make this your home away from home. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to stop down and see myself or Ms. Schwartz in Home Office D103, or check or refresh your memory with any of the rules and regulations found in the school handbook at www.mpen.org. We're looking forward to a great year, class of 2018. See you soon.